Hello boys and girls, welcome to this presentation. In this presentation, we're going to talk about Unit 6, Lesson 7, Career Plans. Question A. Find the answers to these questions as quickly as you can in the four texts. As you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3 questions, and we need the answer for them from the texts. You can read the questions first and then read the text to find the answers. Now let's read the questions. Number 1. Who thinks they are friendly, hardworking, patient? Who is good at science, mathematics, English, geography? Who is going to go to vocational school, university? Now let's read the text and then come back to the questions and answer them. Let's start with number 1. Sarah. I'm 14 years old. I think I am quite friendly and hardworking. I passed all my exams last year. At school, I am good at languages. I am very good at English. I am not very good at science. When I finish school, I am going to study English at university because I want to be a translator. Let's read number 2. Adil. I am very hardworking and patient. I have 2 little brothers and they never make me angry. At the weekend, I always go and help on a friend's farm because I love working with animals. I enjoy working with horses most. At school, I am good at biology. I am going to take my last school exam next year. If I get good marks, I am going to go to college to learn how to make sick animals better. I am going to be a vet. Let's read the next one. Khalid. I think I am quite friendly. At school, I am good at mathematics, but I'm not very good at the other subjects. I am very good at making things. We have a lesson in woodwork twice a week, and I love it. I make things at home as well, tables, shelves, and cupboards. I'm going to go to a vocational school to train to be a carpenter. Let's read the next one. Dania. I am very hardworking. I am also very fit and healthy because I do a lot of sport. My favorite school subjects are science and IT. I am also very good at geography and English. After school, I am going to study science at university. When I finish studying, I'm going to fly to the moon in a spacecraft. I'm going to be an astronaut. Now, let's go back to the questions and answer them. You can stop the video, answer the questions, and then come back and check. Or you can listen to me reading the texts and then answer the questions and then come back and check. Let's start with number 1. Who thinks they are friendly? Who do you think they are? Very good. We have Sarah and Khalid. Very good. Okay, number 2. Who thinks they are hardworking? Good job. We have Adil, Sarah, and Dania. Very good. The 3 of them think that they are hardworking. And the last one, who thinks that they are patient? Very good. It's Adil only. Good job. Now these are the first 3. Very good. Now let's move on to the next question. Let's put a line here and then move on to the next question. Who is good at science? Who's good at science? Very good. It's Adil and Dania. Good job. B, who's good at mathematics? Very good. It's Khalid. Good job. Next one, English. Very good. It's Sarah. Good job. And the last one, geography. Who do you think is good at geography? Very good. It's Dania. Good job. Now let's put a line here and then we answer the last question. Who is going to go to? Who's going to go to our vocational school? Very good. It's Khalid. Good job. And who's going to a university? Very good. We have Sarah and Dania. Good job. Now, let's move on to the next question. Question B. Question B. Now do exercises A and B on page 72 of the workbook. Let's go and check the workbook and do question A and B. The workbook, Unit 6, Lesson 7, Career Plans. Question A. Find these words in the text on pages 76 and 77 of your coursebook and match them to their meanings. As you can see here, we have 4 meanings and we have 4 words. You have to match the words with their meanings. You can stop the video, go back to the texts and read them, and then come back and check. Now, let's check. Number 1, somebody who makes things with wood. Which one do you think it is? Very good. Carpenter. Number 1, carpenter. Number 2, very good. Number 2, somewhere to study after finishing school. Somewhere to study after finishing school. What do you think it is? Very good. College. College. Good job. So a college is a place to study after finishing school. Number 3, somebody who gives the meaning of something written in another language. What do you think it is? The person who gives a meaning in another language. Very good. Translator. Translator. Good job. It's translator. Number 4, somebody who flies in a spacecraft. Somebody who flies in a spacecraft. What do you think it is? Very good. Astronaut. Good job. Astronaut. Very good. Now, let's move on to the next question. Question B. Read the answers below and write the questions. As you can see here, we have answers and we need the questions for them. You can stop the video, answer this question, and then come back and check. Now, let's check. When I finish school, I'm going to be a newspaper reporter. What do you think the question will be? Very good. What are you going to be when you finish school? Very good. And the question should be, what are you going to be when you finish school? What are you going to be after you finish school? Very good. Now, number 2, let's look at number 2. I'm going to study mathematics. So the question will be, what are you going to study at university? Very good. Number 3, I'm going to work at the airport. I'm going to work at the airport. So what is the question? Where are you going to work? I'm going to work at the airport. I'm going to work at the airport. Now, these are important questions in which they give you the answer and you write the question. Now, let's go back to the course book and look at question C. Question C. Study the functional grammar box below, then talk to your partner about your career plans. In this grammar box, we're talking about a fixed time in the future, going to plus when. So when we talk about a fixed time in the future, we use going to and when. This sentence is about the future, but we always use the present tense in the when part of the sentence. So when we use the word when, we have to use the present simple with it. We have to use a present simple with when. But with going to, it's talking about the future. Now, what are you going to do when you finish school? Here we use present simple because we have to use present simple with when. Now let's look at question D. Now do exercises C to E on pages 73 and 74 of the workbook. Let's go back to the workbook and start with question C. The workbook. Question C. This is the draft of somebody's career plan. Correct it and make it better. Now, as we have here, we have SP for spelling mistakes, join for conjunctions, grammar problems, grammar and spelling. These are the mistakes that he has in his writing. We have to correct it, bring it back to the teacher, and then check with the teacher. You can do this as homework, or you can do it in groups or in pairs. Correct it and show it to your teacher. Now, let's move on. For example, SP means spelling. We have a spelling mistake here in friendly. You have to correct it. SP again here in businessman. And we have grammar. I'm going to be a businessman. For example, walking, I like being outside. Join conjunctions, for example. At school is English and I also like geography. You can say English and geography. Here I go walking, I like being outside, I like look at animals. You can say I like looking at animals and I like looking at animals. Now let's move on to the next question. Question D. Write your own career plan. Make sure you answer these questions. What's your personality like? What are you good at? What are your hobbies? And what are you going to be when you finish school? Are you going to go to college or university when you finish school? Write about these and then show it to your teacher and check together. Question E. Share your plan with your class. In this question, you're going to share your career plan with your class. For example, you can stand up and talk about your career plan. And this way, everyone will know and you will have a group discussion about this. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.